Yeah.
What is going on, guys? This is Tommy Plays, and I am back with another Battlefield video. In this video, I am going to be talking about Rush. Alright, so let's just get into this. You know, Rush is a very iconic game mode in Battlefield. It was in, you know, most of the Battlefield games. So Rush in BF3 was okay, but I feel like Rush in BF4 is where it really went downhill, and that's what I'm really worried about in this game as well. They tried to fix Rush in BF4 by changing where the comm links are. If you remember that, I remember it confused me like one day. Like I got on the comm links were really different. I was like, wait, what? But yeah, this overall didn't really this just didn't really make that much of a difference in my opinion. I feel like them switching the comm links just didn't really do anything. But yeah, due to this, I'm kind of worried about Rush in BF1 because I'm afraid that it would kind of take what it would kind of go downhill just like it did in BF4. Because don't get me wrong, I love Rush, but like it just didn't seem that it just didn't seem like they put a lot of time and effort into it in BF4 and just a little bit in BF3. Now, I really don't want them to make the same mistakes in BF1. It seems like in BF4 and a little bit of BF3, they just randomly just place down the imcoms or whatever without, you know, giving much thought of like, you know, like choke points and stuff. It would be really difficult for the attacking team to get to it or the defending team to defend it. Again, don't get me wrong, I love Rush. I play it all the time. I play it when I'm bored of Conquest and I don't want to play like TDM or Domination because frankly I don't like those game modes in Battlefield. So yeah, I do love this game mode, but there are a lot of problems I see with it. Right now in Sinai Desert, I feel like the attackers have like a very strong advantage over the defenders. I find that the attacking team went. Actually, I don't think I've had a game yet where the defenders won. Maybe I've had one game, but I really can't remember off the top of my mind one game where the defenders won. Unless if the defenders won in the game that's in the background, because I'm pre-recording this. If that's the case, then that's a bit ironic. But anyways, one thing is I do not think there should be tanks in Rush, like pretty much at all. Unless if the map for Rush is like very open and there isn't a lot of cover, then I can see why you know, you want to have a tank just for support and cover. In that case, you know, maybe one tank. Also, I do think at the very end of Sinai Desert, like the very last set of incoms, maybe the defenders should get one tank, you know, just to help them a little bit. But overall, I really think it should just be transport vehicles. Maybe if the map is large enough, and that's just a maybe one plane. But that's cutting a little bit close. I feel like Rush should be more infantry oriented than you know, just a ton of vehicles like tanks and planes. Another thing I noticed that there's way too many snipers. Don't get me wrong, sniping is very satisfying in this game, and I understand that. I love sniping myself in this game. It really is a lot of fun. But there were some matches where I just could not spawn in without getting immediately sniped at, and it overall just ruins my experience and just makes it very annoying. Yeah, this was just very annoying, and the only way I could counter them was to either counter snipe or just run away, hoping that, you know, they don't hit me. In Conquest, I don't think this was much of an issue because most snipers are like perched up on that little on like that little rock face, and they don't really cause me too much trouble because I'm normally at flag C and D, so I don't really care much about Conquest. But in Rush, where like the map is a lot smaller, it gets a bit annoying. And like I said, the only way I can kill them is to stoop to their level and pull out the sniper. But yeah, maybe they could limit the amount of snipers available in Rush. But I know a lot of people might get upset if they did that, so really this is a bit of a harder thing to fix. I mean, they could just make sniping altogether a bit more difficult. I don't really know. Also, another thing is, I really don't know what the artillery does. You know, when you go to the MCOM and you, as a defender, and you hold E and it's like artillery's coming, I really don't know what that means. Because I've never seen someone get killed by artillery. I've never been killed by artillery. Maybe I'm just blind and stupid and don't know what that means, but I've never seen that. That's just one small little thing. Alright, and the one last thing is that I really want 32 player rush back. 24 is just, it's just not 32 is just not enough. I mean, sorry, 24 is just not enough. It's way too small for me, especially from a Battlefield veteran. 32 just feels a lot more, you know, just chaotic, and I overall just like it a lot more. I really do hope that the admins are able to, you know, say like how many players are available in Rush. Never a 64 player Rush. 64 player Rush is a bit too much. 32 I feel like is perfect, but 24 I feel like is kind of lacking in the, you know, whole shoot people and have fun department. But yeah, anyways, that's the only problems I see with Rush. Overall, I do think it's fun. I am having fun playing it, but just these small little things like the amount of tanks is just ridiculous. I think it's either 2 or 3 tanks that like the attackers get at the beginning, and it's just kind of stupid in my eyes that the attackers even get tanks at all. If anyone should be getting tanks, it's the defenders, and even then I don't think they should really get them until the very end. But yeah, and just too many snipers, and overall just not enough players in Rush servers. But yeah, that's all I got. I hope you did enjoy the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did, because it really does mean a lot to me. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, have a nice day.
Up, up, and away we go. Up, up, and it's making me glow.